Right, here we are, 8 days after picking up the keys. Let's see how it's looking. Right, so alcove been ripped out. I think that was ripped out yesterday. Some of the wallpaper there. The chimney surround still needs to be knocked out. Not the actual chimney breast, we're going to keep that in. So again, the woodwork's gone from in here. Now, that might look like a mess, but trust me, that is very neat. It definitely is. So when you're dealing with, your trades, especially if you're not here every day, make sure you're always advising them, keeping an eye on them, telling them that you want it to be tidied up after every time that they're going to leave, okay? A tidy job is a good job, so let's carry on looking around. So, going into the kitchen, obviously the architrave has now been removed. There were some homemade light switches there and up there as well, and let's have a look. Yeah, they'd knocked that out, as well as some like little feature going on there. Let's see what else we've got through here. This kitchen is a lot better than it was 8 days ago, ripped out. Maybe you can see it, the boiler is going to be going there, visualise that. The sink is obviously going to be going here under the window. Washing machine, I think from the plans, it is going to be going there. And yeah, we'll see. Now, obviously this bit here, these wooden bits, we're going to cover those up and skin them up, and obviously some wooden spindles which are going to be going nicely down there. I'm here at the moment on a Sunday afternoon because Electricity Northwest are supposed to be coming out to check the incoming existing feed that's downstairs in the cellar. I'm not going to take you down there because there's no lights or anything like that, so hopefully they should be with us in half an hour. Just wanted to do a quick video just to give everybody an update for the people who've been watching it. Maybe my head's at the right angle there, we'll see. So going up the stairs now, you'll notice here that that's going to have to be brought back because I think if I step on the first, second, third, fourth step, 1, 2, 3, 4, or not, fifth step, my head is now touching this here. So we need to make sure that's removed. Again, taken out yesterday, the handrail banister up here as well, woodwork, yeah, lovely. Skirting board's gone. Let's go into the back bedroom. Skirting board, again, been removed. Oh, we need to make sure we get some rubber bags for this. So, are you looking at this thinking, what is going on here? There's a lot of work. We need to make sure that each job that you do, each refurbishment that you do gets more and more efficient, more and more organised every time. So again, we ended up picking up the keys for this a little bit later than we planned, which is delayed or knocked on a little bit the job starting properly, but hopefully a week on Monday this should be looking a lot better. I'll turn you back now into this room. So again, for anybody that's watched this video or of the house before, this is where the toilet was. Over there, obviously, the soil pipe, the sink was there. It's still got a bit of a funky smell. There was a little makeshift curtain around here, and there's obviously the makeshift lights that he's been doing. Then the shower, as you can see, was there. So yes, the shower was here. No dividing wall, no stud wall or anything. The toilet and sink was over there, and the bed was there, along with lots of other things. It's still got a bit of a funky smell, this. All the electrics are dead. Definitely they were cut off, I think, last week. There's a temporary feed. We need to make sure that that is going to be knocked out as well. Not the actual chimney breast, just the surround. Need to get that sorted, definitely. So, we'll see what happens. It's a lot further on than 8 days ago, considering the lads have been on it a day here and a day there. We had to remove stuff from this house, empty it first, including the cellar, which had stuff in there for at least 70 years. I'm not joking, there was lots of stuff in there. Woodwork's finally ripped out, the kitchen's gone, the bath, the room sort of things, or the plumbing has been ripped out. That's all downstairs ready to go. So let's go have a little walk downstairs again. So this, sorry I didn't make it clear, did I? When you walk up the stairs here, there will be a door to get into the main room there. A tiny little hallway here with some storage over in that corner. And then a stud wall, if you can imagine it, going probably from about 1500 from there to about here. And then the stud wall will come down there. So I don't know, probably about there also. And so the bath, how good your visualisation, the bath will be here. The sink will be there, still on this stud wall. The toilet there, and we're getting planning permission as well to obviously make a little window like lots of them have done on this street. Let's go downstairs again. So, going down these stairs. Now, what I was saying there was that there, obviously we're going to have to move that back, probably going back into this room, maybe about 6 or 8 inches to give more headway on the stairs. So we're probably going to come back to about there. We'll see how it works, but either way we need more headroom on the stairs. I don't think those are electrics up to scratch. Maybe, who knows. Let's go down in here into these staircases with a little back. The stairs you'd imagine on a ship. So again, the kitchen here, nice and simple. Can you see it or not yet? Can you visualise it? Radiators. Going back into this room, like I said, I'm not going to take you down into the cellar. Bit scary down there, a bit of Blair Witch Project and so on. Have a look. Yeah, and we'll get a skip here probably the back end of next week when that stud wall's up, and we'll see what happens. But the moral of the story, there's a lot of money to be made with this house, which is good. It's not going to flip it, it's just going to be one we're going to add to the portfolio. BRRR, so buy it, renovate it, refinance, then rent out. We're not going to put a tenant in before we get a decent valuation. And this house, probably in about 7 weeks, probably, it should be looking, you know, we should be there or thereabouts, definitely, because we're bound to uncover some things that we haven't really thought of. But we will see. And check out here, lovely stone on the floor there. Some of these newspaper cuttings are from 1967, so we've got a Daily Mail one from there. Where's the date? Let's have a look. Can't really see it there. Oh, there we go. 1960, is that 2, 7? Whatever it is. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, definitely. I'll try and provide weekly updates on this project and maybe one of the other ones we've got going on at the moment. But remember, if you're doing the BRRR, buy, refurbish, refinance, then rent out. Don't be thinking to yourself, let's get a tenant in first, then refinance it, because the house will never look as good as when you finish the complete refurb, especially again depending on what tenant you've got in. Anyway, good luck everybody, keep taking steps further forward. Like I said, do me a favour, hit the subscribe button and take care. Good luck.